First I make my I can never come back. Lulu, it's already too late. Lulu, where am I going to? Lulu. I can never come back. Lulu, it's already too late. Lulu. Baby, that song, I'm singing that song. You remember that song that I like to play on YouTube?
I don't understand.
Yeah?
I don't understand.
That song, you know the one that I sing. Okay, I'm live now. I'm talking. I'm talking, so don't make noise, okay? Where to go but stop playing double standards. That is why I'm talking. Some of you get confused very easily. Very easily. Very easily. I don't know why we refuse to think. I think reduce a little bit more volume. Here. I think reduce a little bit more volume. Volume reduce a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You easily get confused. But anyway, I won't play the voice. Batching to Mina phone. Hey, Tayali, I'm shocked. Hey, now how come you're supporting Brian Mundubile? You have changed. Now that's why, no wonder they call you voice for hire. Mouth for hire, I mean. So already Mundubile has hired me. You confuse yourself very easily. You confuse yourself very easily. It is not me who is the problem. It is yourselves. Because I don't know, ka comprehension kala shupa. Katushinga ni prejudice, or you are just slow in getting issues. I have not said 2026 I'm supporting Brian Mundubile. No. That is one thing that you have to know. I am not supporting Brian Mundubile for 2026 general elections. That's why I've done this video. That's why I've gone live. For 2026, I'm supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. I want President Hakainde Hichilema to come back for the second term. I want President Hakainde Hichilema to come back for the second term. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema in no uncertain terms. I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema for the 2026 general elections. Apo first pause. Let it sink in you. Let it sink in you. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema for 2026 general elections. That is the one I'm supporting. Therefore, fingide. Fishindai ke fingide. Can it get into your head? Is that, do you have a problem to understand that? Do you have a problem to understand that? Okay. So if you understand that, how come I am celebrating the presidency of Brian Mundubile? Because yes, I am celebrating, I am happy that Brian Mundubile was installed as chairman of Tonse and a presidential candidate for 2026. So I'm sure Mwamba no kuba confused. But how can you are supporting Hakainde Hichilema? How can you celebrate that Brian Mundubile has been elected as Tonse chairperson and a candidate for 2026? How come you are supporting? Apopena po fila mishupa mu Zambia, fila shupa. Ukuchitafi understand apopena po fila shupa. Fila shupa na fi shupa apopena fi apo. Na muwa confused. How come? Tayali, now Tayali has shifted. Now Tayali is supporting Brian Mundubile. It is not me, it is you. And that is not double standard at all. I will be gathering votes for Hakainde Hichilema. I will be gathering votes for Hakainde Hichilema for 2026. I will do everything to help Hakainde Hichilema to win an election. Now, if we are talking about winning an election, it means that Hakainde Hichilema must compete with others. If Hakainde Hichilema doesn't compete with others, how can you win an election? How can we legitimately say, no, Hakainde Hichilema has won an election? Zambia is a plural democracy. Zambia is a plural democracy. We have a ruling party and opposition. And much as the ruling party is important, we also need an opposition. We also need an opposition. We need an opposition. Yes, we need the ruling party, but we also need an opposition for that system to be complete. You can't talk about plural democracy when you have one party state. No. You can't talk about plural democracy when you have one party election. You can't talk about winning an election when you are not competing with others. You can't talk about that. Hakainde Hichilema needs to go into an election with others contesting, and he has to emerge victorious on that. And for me, I am confident that Hakainde Hichilema will emerge victorious. And I'm happy that at least there will be other people that will come in to challenge him. You can't be a champion without a challenger. How can you be a champion without a challenger? You need to have challengers. You need to beat others. Then you can say yes. And the stiffer the competition, the better it comes out, the sweeter the victory. Even a run 100 meters, if you are running with people like Bakambwiri, you are running with people, you are at ndabutuka sana, I run very fast. And you go and compete na Bakambwiri. Elo wa winner. I mean, can you call yourself Can you even clap? Hey, I've won. No. You have to challenge people that are substantive. So, if you look around Pama opposition to Kwete, tatwa kwata opposition Muzambi. Tapali opposition. Tapali opposition, Tapali who has got anything closer. There is no one. That is why I was even saying Chawama Fiaka in Chilema, Apitafia no oppose. Because the election that we are going to have in 2026, I mean, there is no one. At least va Mundubile, baleta ko kalia ka flepo ko chawa abani ba opposition, ba moneka. Va Mundubile. At least chaba. That is why I'm celebrating Brian Mundubile. I'm celebrating Brian Mundubile, number one, by the fact that at least we have an opposition. At least we have an opposition. And you see, when we are talking about opposition, it has to be meaningful opposition. Meaningful opposition. Yes, in Zambia we have over 80 political parties. Over 80 political parties in Zambia. Over 80 political parties. But of those 80 political parties, we are nowhere. Myself included, we are nowhere. We are nowhere. So we cannot pose any threat or any challenge to President Hakainde Hichilema. We can't. We can't. So we need somebody at least who kweteko tumaka ule moneka kwa tiyoshan. You see, that is number one. Number two, we need ama opposition aba kweta mano. We need our opposition aba kweta mano. Our opposition aba reasonable. I am celebrating Brian Mundubile because Brian Mundubile is a reasonable man. I know Brian. I was supporting Brian. I was one of those people that brought out, if not the first one, that started singing about Brian. If not the first one. And I supported him during the time he had a PF na Walungu. I wanted Walungu to install Brian Mundubile. I wanted Walungu to install Brian Mundubile, to anoint Brian Mundubile. But umwavela ifintu basel ba Edgar Lungu. He was jealous of Brian Mundubile. Pa first basumina, you can go with this. You can support Brian Mundubile. Na Brian Mundubile we don't win ba mueva. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. After Brian Mundubile shina jambo kukula, balungu ba ingiramo. Balungu balike nawe, I don't want to be president. That is how we started promoting Brian. But after bamona Brian twapushing na jambo kumfuika. Balungu baumfo jealous. Balungu bambo kufoya okuwera. After bafoya okuwera fya shupa. Ukulwala kwa isamu. Ukulwala kwa isamu na eligibility ya isamu. Kwisabula nomba babula makebi Zulu. The point is, Brian Mundubile was accepted even by Balungu. Ichale ngono kwa Balungu bese babwelemo, bayiwelemo, ni jealousy. Na ka tribalism kaisa isamo filia, kaisamo ilio balwele bamona no. Ekuyabula makebi Zulu ka tribalism kalisa ingiramo. Kali ingiramo ka tribalism. Kumuvika ku left Brian Mundubile. But even Balungu noko balele mu mochari mu myabo. He was very confident of Brian Mundubile. He was very confident. He looked at Brian Mundubile as a sober man. He looked at Brian Mundubile as a man that can lead a country. He did. He looked at Brian Mundubile as somebody that can lead a country. He did. No mafia fine chava. Umuntu wesu. His human nature came superseded him, overtook him, and he changed. So can she? If you think to go to the Chitikaka, if I should have Mundubile now, okay. Boss, you can go ahead. I cannot fight with Edgar Lungu. If Edgar Lungu wants this, let him go on. Let him go on. Mundubile stepped aside. If what tampile nomba alebwerera po. Umwavera lesa nawo. Umwavere fintu. Valungu started becoming sick. He became sick. And we knew this. He became sick. Kulia kuchipata kunankani kupeta uke. He couldn't go because he was not well. Karaka arani ba utuike kukawambwa kusamfya muleyibukisha. After washinguluka. Ili wabwelele balungu. Balisa umfuata awo mubiri tauli bwino. Bali umfuati mubiri tauli bwino. Na bambi basa kwa advisor tawe. You can't run. And that's how he was discouraged to go to Petauke. Because he was not well. Naka eligibility kaliuku. Ka eligibility ya isa ya fiantanapo. After ya fiantapo, balungu nomba kutampo kufuaya wako watu wabikepo, but not Brian. Kufuaya Makebi Zulu. That's how he picked Makebi Zulu. And I was part of this. I said, no, Makebi Zulu, I can't accept him. I can't accept Makebi Zulu. I refuse Makebi Zulu. Kia, switch on the aircon. No, where is the remote?
Oh, there.
Switch on using your remote, babe. And switch on the fan as well for the meantime, because I'm sweating here.
All things keep moving. All the things that keep moving.
Things keep moving, like what?
This one.
The papers.
Yeah.
It's okay, switch it on for a while. Just for a while. Switch on the fan as well.
Well, Mommy, I'm going to clean it. Mommy will clean it.
Bami will clean it, you will clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if we charge number, what the point I'm trying to make on this is that Brian is a sober man. That is the point I'm trying to make. I am trying to make a point that Brian is a sober man. Even if Walungu looked at him that he has got qualities of being a president. Brian, even when you look at his interaction, even in parliament, you will see that this is a reasonable, credible person. Brian is really, if among the politicians, there is somebody that we can talk about integrity, a person that we can talk about credibility, a person that we can talk about intelligence, a person that we can talk about with foresight, a leader, a brother at the same time. Because to me, Brian, I'm telling you, I know Brian. I know him. I know the man. This is the man that I used to spend so much time with. We became so close, even the family. I know him. I know the wife. I know the children. I know the businesses that he does. I know where he stays. I know his house. I know his properties. I know Brian. I know even how he thinks. Of course, a human being, is not the same. But at least I know. You can't come to me and tell me Brian has said this. I will be able to say, yeah, that is Brian. But certain things I'll be able to tell you to say, it can't be Brian. For example, you can't come to me and tell me to say, Brian, you put what you work, achra tukana, achra rofora. I'll tell you, it's not Brian. Not even when you are talking at Chanjana to Alamu for Brian, Abike Mwense, no. You can't tell me, no, Brian, achra. No. He's a very straightforward guy. Surely he's a good guy. And that is why I even started campaigning for Brian. Unfortunately, like I'm saying, balungu bali for jealousy. Kumulika kulefti, bale for avese poaveni. After avese poaveni, bamona umubili wandita uli wino, ukuluwala kwa pitidila. Naka eligibility kaisapo. But instead ya kwati wabule Brian, baile wula Makebi Zulu. Eo basalide Makebi Zulu. Na Mundubile as vice president. And these things were happening even before I left Zambia. So, the point I'm trying to tell you is that Brian is a good guy. He's a good guy. And for me, I think this is the kind of guy that we need in opposition. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema, but I don't want to be competing with Abantu who are pregnant of hatred. People who just hate Hakainde Hichilema. I don't want to deal with people. You know, we know Hakainde Hichilema is tribal. Hakainde Hichilema is tribal. I don't want to deal with that kind of opposition. I hope you follow me. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema, and I want opposition, but I don't want opposition Yawa Fred Membe. I don't want opposition Yawa Fred Membe. Not because Fred Membe is any significant or he plays anything or is anything. No, those politically too popo niba popo filatranda muna nikanati muchiremba shiremba lala shijakati mwalima niba popo file moneka mwatila po ni po tamuli mukati tamwava bana ni mwala lumbula bana takuli opposition wa mano ababa opposition balanda fe hatred tewa opposition therefore ayaineyo and it's not me choosing, but that is how it should be. We should have opposition ile panga sensi akwati muntu nangwaimina alelanda file panga sensi not abantu balisabalira bifa kusabalira how those are not people I want. So I'm celebrating Brian because Brian is bringing a breath of fresh air in the opposition, not the toxic opposition that we have, unreasonable opposition that we have. No. That is not the kind of opposition that I want Hakainde Hichilema to have. I want when Ngamaimi Nabalefo Kulanda to opposition Ilelanda, I want Hakainde Hichilema to pay attention. I want Hakainde Hichilema to be put on toes. Hakainde Hichilema is the president, but he cannot supervise everybody. So the opposition help the president to lead. Because by opposition, Eva Mona, ukwebati mine minister alech tafia kuti. Agriculture minister alech tafia kuti. So when they are talking, that is how the president also gets to have information on how his ministers are performing. And when they know when the president knows how his ministers are performing, he will be able to act. If he has to cheat one of his ministers, he will be able to do that. The president cannot know everything. That's why he needs the opposition. But that opposition, their opposition, ya ututu popo to ama politician mu Zambia. You need real opposition. That's why I'm celebrating Brian. Yes, he's my friend. Yes, I started whatever. But I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema. And how I've come to support Hakainde Hichilema, Brian knows. Brian understands me very well. I have no doubt that Brian has got no hatred against me. I have no doubt that Brian is not feeling bad to say, how come this guy, he was with me, he's supporting? Brian knows. Brian knows my story. He knows my story. He understands me. And at this point in time, some of you, yes, you will say, no, because you are out here. No. I am not supporting Hakainde Hichilema because I'm out here. No. The only say you make that mistake, you tend to be so myopic. You tend to be so myopic. You can't see beyond. You just think, no, I'm telling you, Kuno, I can stay here as long as Ninkwato Rupia. I can stay here. I can stay here as long as Ninkwato Rupia. And for sure, life is better here. For sure, life is better here. This country is more developed than our country. So as long as I have money, that's it. And like Kukuliva Lungu, you know, I support Lungu. It was very clear there was an agreement. Every month, Shakuti. Every month, Shakuti. And we will look after you for as long as it takes. So it is not about the money. And even now, if I want, if it is just about money and whatever, trust me, a politician like me wouldn't like people to sponsor me. If it is just about money, even Makebi Zulu is a man again who I know. Makebi Zulu, no matter what I say, if I want to speak to Makebi Zulu and I want to strike a deal, na pano penendela ndakuti na atuma phone. Na mweba iwe Makebi Zulu. Whatever, I can do it. I can do it. As long as I have money, I can be here. I can stay here. So don't just concentrate to say, no, Tayali supporting Naka Indechima because he wants to come back. I'm telling you, yes, home is home. Home is home, but ukoku Zambia mulanda po Tayali lefo kuisa. Tayali lefo kuwela. Ishakwata konenganda, ishakwata na bedi. Ishakwata na bedi. Ishakwata bedi ukoku Zambia mulanda. Tayali lefo kuwela, Tayali lefo kuwela. I don't even have a home in Zambia. I don't even have a bed. Na bedsheet ya kufimba nayo ninga ati mfimba ne pa street nshakwata. But here nineka navesa kuno. Na mwana wandiki ofu ale muneka na ina no kuinopo aishida. Na wanakia na avena no kuinopo baishida. Kuno nineka navesa. All I need is money. And if it is just about me staying here, I want money. I can go into an agreement with anyone. Now I'm doing. Nango follow tuma jacket to a kontana. Kaiwala yumfona wa mdoro ati na wali kwa tolupia. I can phone wa mdoro iwe. Chetu pange diru. Na tushaini shanye. Ule ntumina kofeka shakuti kashinga shingo oko shani nenjika lekunu. I can stay that. And there are many other people that want to be presidents. There are many other people that want to be presidents who I can strike a deal with just for me to be looked after and I can stay here. So the point I'm trying to make is that don't think that no, trust me, life here is okay. Ngani kwa tafeka lupia. Na fwa afe sponsor wakati ale ingisha mofi. Na kuzambe te timwele. But I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema because number one, I'm a patriot. I love my country. Yes, fisuma. I always say, why can't we have this in our country? Why can't we have this in our country? Anything, even in the Chikala paper, when I was praying, God, can our country be better? I want our country to be better. And I want to be part of that development. I want to be part of that development. And Hakainde Hichilema is on the right track. Is doing things that can change Zambia. Hakainde Hichilema is doing those things that can change Zambia. I know most of you would argue with me. Most of you would refuse to say, no, tafili wine. Because we are at the level of where blocks are being put in place. We are at that level. To the party foundation. Hakainde Hichilema, what he has done so far, he has made a foundation. Aleimba, alefumiamo amalowa, alefumiamo. If it's also making a foundation. So to the foundation level. So mwebale pita. Mweba le pita nga fina fine mumone nganda ilipa foundation level. Mune pita mune ilonesha. You cannot appreciate the beauty. You cannot appreciate the beauty. That is where we are in terms of economy ya Zambia. Economy ya Zambia ilipa foundation level. Haka inde ichilemerwa ingire muteko. He has been trying to remove it. So shani ukwimba ukubika cementi ukubika fishimbi. Ilipa foundation level. And I don't blame you when you say how fintuna flipa, how haka inde ichilema is not performing. I don't blame you. Because mule monavi foundation. Mule monavi foundation. Mule monavi foundation. Batima mulefa muika le patebwe isuma. Mulefa muika le pa dining table. You are looking at mulefa mune dining table nga mwaingira. Kwa nifila munganda muli GBM. Na Afrika na kuli GBM. Kuli GBM tuareli ya. GBM ndala ulikwiza. Nkatulishinga mwalile kwa kunganda kuli GBM. Kuli GBM ndala quality dining table echikulu. Ebe ifima dining chairs ifya gold ndala. Nga mwaikala mulelia banani kane ba chef nawe minina. Bale lolela muntu wandi. Ule puisha ve ba chef baisa bakuvikira pona dumbi. Munganda muri GBM. Ala toarelia kuli GBM. Mwandi GBM na nguku pontere shani bati nshaka kulawe mdala. Wale tulisha. Hao wale tulisha mtu wasi. Na bachama. Bachama na limitemwa. Bachama na limitemwa mwandi niba. Ndela abakashwa ba GBM. Na aliwatemwa. Balawa nakashwa lya. Bachama. That woman is good. Imwe. That woman is good. Ngamwaya nganave matebe to muntu wandi nave pika imintesa ifisa shi ifinkubala finchi kyonse po fili muntu wandi ero baisa kuita nomba na tufika ku table muntu wandi iwe so if you mulefwa ya imwe mulefwa kumona already apapele. That's what you are looking at. You want to see mulefwa mwite mumone kwati ni table ya kwa GBM. Ero haka inde ichilema alipa foundation efilipo hapa haka inde ichilema alipa foundation imwe mulefo kumona chi dining table chisuma shan. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You mulefo kudia mudie pa table isuma kwa tinvetole la kuli GBM. But it is not easy. It can't happen. So I do understand you. Mudi haka inde ichilema mumonamo you know if into feel win. But ndefo kumiego but economy ya Zambia ilipa foundation level. Ero ukwete na nikanefida balandati architecture plan. Ukwete architecture plan. Ukwete plan yangande iturekula. Ni haka inde ichilema. Ukwete plan. Ukwete plan yanganda ikawa so apapaka wa bedi, apapaka wa shanshani. Ukwete yo plan ni haka inde ichilema. Ero nasangana abantu is talking to different people. Abalefo kumwafwa ukweba takule ngandaidia. Pakwa timoneke yuwame. That is where we are. And so since akainde ichilema hapa, how can I say yo akainde ichilema go? How can I say yo akainde ichilema go? Na nguveni ntemo Brian Mundubile. Brian Mundubile takwete plani ya inganda tulekula. I'm sure Brian Mundubile naona kwata plan yakwe mumutu yakwe how you would want things to work. So kweba tiyo Brian esepo ni shutampo kutoborola chi foundation ni shani na ngukuyambo kula pambi retrogression. So I'm supporting haka inde ichilema so that we can continue building on what he has laid so far. He has laid a background. He has laid a foundation. I want us to continue on that. That is what I want. That is what I want. That is why I'm supporting Haka in the Ichilema. What about me coming back? Yes, I'm hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me. It's a truth. Papa kanobunga tapabansoni. Yes, I am hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me to come and be part of the people that are building this economy. I am hoping, and especially after my elections, I am hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me. But look, if Hakainde Hichilema doesn't consider me, if Hakainde Hichilema says, no, Tayali is not needed, then what am I going to do? I'm still young in politics. I still want to contribute to politics. Therefore, if Hakainde Hichilema doesn't consider me to be part of his team that is building, if he doesn't consider me, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I will go to Mundubile. Mungu fuikishe. That is what ama politics say for you. That is plural politics. If one party does not align with you, or bakukana tawe tatule kufuaya. Kwati ni mtuanikani, kwati ni pili. Gero wa mufua, ulepandile, fime ndepandilira kuli Hakainde Hichilema. Eba Hakainde Hichilema bankana, kutina chisashani. But no manga kuliko opposition ikwete kwa manu, at least ni nkwatako kwa kuya. If you're fishing kandemi eva. If you're fishing kandemi eva, not no kupita mumbali, take double standard. It is these are real facts. These are facts of life. Facts of life. At least kuliko abarondorweke. Ndeo mfawina because ndeo mfano mwata Hakainde Hichilema bankana. Kutina bomba kona na Brian Mundubile. Pante chimbombe na Fredman. Fredman oninga bomba na. Chimbombe na Fredman. Fredman na bomba na Fredman. Awe. Kati. That because actually, my friend member, I am my elections. They are last very minute. I am my elections. I am Leisa. Because my friend member, I'm a votes back a quarter. You have less votes than he has ever had. My friend member, I'm got 200 votes. Nishi, Bashuka. I'm got 200 votes. You see? So at least. Kuchwa ya watawe efo chaba fie so mumfuikishe lelo ndifa muyumfuikishe sande video muyumfuikishe wino muyumfuikishe uyuna nikane ukati Jasoki aleba stand on you on. I will answer you Jasok siya mpuka. I will answer you, stand on your own. I will answer that. Pande for mumfuikisho kwa ine on support ni Hakainde Hichilema, and I want to work with Hakainde Hichilema. Unless anka no mwina Hakainde Hichilema anka na awo nshefo kuomba no Tayali, then tetimi vepe ichika nikapanza kamusumba wabwadi chika nikapanza kamusumba wabwadi elonga wakukana nishi wakukana nangu ni bagelo ngorefu agelo wa akukana kuyafu ako umbi na ma politics chimo chine inende miebe fishing fia kama mona ambishi real not me fia kwa chan real just kumia fishing kama fia. So I am happy that at least tulepata opposition ikwete kwa mano, not opposition ishikwete obuyo taikwete na direction abe never party tapani nyoko bale atakuli awe. So at least avena Mundubile bala letako ka opposition kalaka ko bati kuti mwabutukirako na Hakainde Hichilema nawo bala mpela ko bufuba because na Hakainde Hichilema ala monat efina chitikapa ala kwankwanya Hakainde Hichilema ala kwankwanya na wala ba chap nomba pa Hakainde Hichilema ngatakuri aba para bena Mundubile. Hakainde Hichilema will never be sharp. Hakainde Hichilema will be complacent. Akula yuma pe pachuba tuze ni fotuliko nombanga kuliko aba palamine ko fidia kutale chitako sharp ero na waba liko bagika ndefia mano Brian Mundubile ndefia mano not ya waba shala ba munene fo basabaila no Brian Mundubile ndefia mano. Now let me answer this one to say but why don't you stand on your own? Some of you even say why don't you talk about your party? Why don't you talk about your party? Ina ine panondi nangu support you. Even me where I am na alikuwa ta plan yanga ndamu muto mumwandi I've got a plan, I've got a vision about Zambia. I've got a vision about Zambia. I've got a vision about Zambia. And since I've got a vision about Zambia, that's why I remain in a political party. That's why I have formed a political party. Because even in me, I've got a vision of how I want Zambia to be. Which is different from Hakainde Hichilema, different from Brian Mundubile. And for that matter, I will remain a president of Economic and Equity Party. But now if I have this vision, why should I work with Hakainde Hichilema? Why should I work with him? With Brian Mundubile? Why should I do that? Why can't I stand on my own? There are times when you have to work under other people. There are times when you have to work under other people. I'm still learning. I am a president, I've got a vision, but trust me, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to be under somebody first. Before I start saying, now I am ready to be president. No. I want to be under someone. And I don't mind who that person is, as long as that person is progressive. As long as that person is progressive. When Hakainde Hichilema was in opposition, I didn't see him to be progressive. That's how I used to see Hakainde Hichilema. But now Hakainde Hichilema has proved himself. Because some of you say, hey, but Hakainde, yes, I recall opposition. Nobody ruling party is a president. And I've seen what he has done. I'm seeing how he's doing. I have seen he's a good leader. I want to work under him. I want to work under him. And those plans that I have for Zambia, I have to suspend them for now. I have to suspend them for now and work under someone. I want to work under someone in government before I can start saying, now I'm president. No. I am not like Awambiawa Savaida. Awambiawa Savaida. No, I want to contest. All I'm quote, I'm a zero. What are you making? What are you doing? You would rather be under somebody, you learn. I want to learn. If it doesn't take me, then I hope Mundubile will take me to work under him. If not Mundubile, I don't know who else. I am patient with my ambitions. My ambitions are not, unbridled. No. My ambitions are moderate. And if anything, if I've got that vision and somebody is able to build a house like the way I think, if somebody is able to build the economy of Zambia, like the way I think, is doing well, why should I be fighting to be president? Why? Why should I be fighting to be president? At the moment, why should I be fighting to be president when Hakainde Hichilema is doing far much better than I can do? Why? Why should I do that? Hakainde Hichilema is doing well. Why should I be fighting Hakainde Hichilema when I can see that Hakainde Hichilema is doing well? So as long as there is somebody that is moving the country forward, I have no problem to be under them. I have no problem. I've got no, incessant appetite to be president. The megalomaniac kind of attitude. No, I don't have that. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. As long as the guy that is there can deliver, I'm good. I'm good to be under them. My time will come if it is necessary. If it is not necessary, I don't mind dying without being a president. I don't mind. And what you have to know is that God is the one who makes leaders. God is the one who makes leaders. So whether I don't want or I want, one day I will tell you to take up. Nkasukanka teke. Te Mundubile. Uyu Mundubile bali mumfirire jealous. Balungu bali mumfirire jealous. Na bambi bali abalika na balungu. abena nakachinda, abena musukwa, abena nanyuko, bali mumfirire jealous. Bali mumfirire jealous. Bamuneshina da kwa Mundubile dire apa mulu bamufwa jealous. Baleta po balungu. Bamuna balungu baleta po makebi. Batumu inelesa. Look at what is happening. Look at this, what is happening. Mundubile ni president. Ni president. I don't think Mundubile knew that he would come and be president of Tonse Alliance. I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew. And those who were busy, ukumu chaile utusembe, ukumu chaile utusembe, ukumu chinga, lero na bashala pa mabwe. Bashere no tunona tuasama. Kwati ni nsamba ile ontela kasuba, kumulundu. Na bashala na basama. Because PF Valelanda, yo, Mundubile to Alam Tamfia, we are going to expel Mundubile. Where is the PF? Where are they going to expel him? But given Luwinda, flashing out suspension letters, you are suspending people. Suspending people from what? Suspending people from what? Which party? Because you don't have PF. There is no PF. And you people need to know this. Get it in your heads. There is no PF. Baliawa shere kuliawa given Luwinda. No, na grupu yavo. Bashere panse. Umutenge na bafumi hapo. Bashere panse. Balelo kwa panse. They don't have a party. Ama elections yala Afrika. Kale nata mpiro kumieba. Na lela ndapali even before balungu tabalafwa. Ama elections yala Afrika. Ababantu they cannot even field in candidates. They can't. They can't even field in candidates. They can't field in candidates. Tapali opo bali. But these are the people who are chinga Mundubile. But sama umu avela lesale sam pele nchila uyo lero ni president waba Tonse. Vena washala na wapualala. I don't know, but expel Mundubile kaidi. Va given to me expel Mundubile. But given expel Mundubile kaidi. Expel Mundubile. Which headed paper are you going to use? Because court has said, stop masquerading as PF president. And don't use PF in any way or form. Not even Karigaria. Karamufuala wa given Karia. Wa given Kamaka fuala Karaka kaskaf mufuala Kariaka wu PF Karia. Ni contempt. Karam dara mufuala Karia. Ngamaka fuala ni contempt. Stop using PF. So even when you want to expel Mundubile, mwala lemba headed paper yala wachan. Because you can't use headed paper ya PF number wa given. You can't. You can't use headed paper. The ruling was there yesterday kukawe. Ruling ya kukawe na imikanya. If ya kula itaba PF, PF ba na ba mikanya. Na ba mikanya. So headed paper mkata mshapa Mundubile ni isa. Te hapa nomba mwashala mweka. Alalira owe shikoko mwikate. Na ibipa. Na mshala. Na fibipa. Mushele panse guys, mushele panse. Umunenu ya Mundubile aliuko ni president. Ngana mkwata mano. Tampeni ukulanda na nkwe Mundubile. Tampeni ukulanda na nkwe Mundubile ngana mkwata mano. Nga mrefu echenu. Ngapari fa mrefu echenu. Tampeni ukulanda na Mundubile. Tampeni ukulanda na Mundubile. Because Mundubile uliko opposition tukwete nomba. Imweta pari echenu. Tampeni salangareni. Imone nyoko mwala isanga. Na mweba mma structures. Mwive kwa nuku bepo findera ndapano fishing ka takuli PF. Takuli PF. Ero mweba mma politician, former politician tulina mma politics. Kula isa ma elections. Elections are coming. Elections are coming. You must be able to participate. You must be able to participate. Tetumwika lefe. Ngatamusari la mano. Mwewa ma structures. Ngatamusari la mano apapena hapa. Mwalansha la pansi. Saleni ya mano wangu. Because avena mundu vila nomba line walata mpokula ukula pokelera mana nikane ama adopt ukula pokelera ama applications for people who are going to contest. Avena mundu vila walata mpokela ama applications for people who are going to contest. So ebo mufile mwabomba nabo. Otherwise mukabulu apofi mukema kofe 2026 tapali oko mukaya. So chiteni wangu wombe ndavena Mundubile mwebalefu okuchita contest kashani ka city kakwisa constituency bukansela watu saleni amano wangu kabieni kuli Mundubile ukuku side takuli ama adoption certificate given lubindaka bomfya certificate inshi Peter Chanda akabomfya Peter Chanda ninji shiba Makebi Zulu. He has been trying to quote Peter Chanda, and for this one I blame UPND. Na imwe UPND na imwe mula waya uya Peter Chanda uya mwalimu lekerako nomba muleleka ale itwala kuli ababene bananikane abena malukula ale itwala kubena malukula. But nonetheless tapali okobalea na Peter Chanda winende kwa Peter Chanda muntu wandi tapali okobalea ababantu wibonfuila abena malukula bala kushapanse ndekwe bechishinga ero iwe walishiba nefo chaba Peter Chanda walishiba iwe tu walichula bonse iwe walibeshiba ababantu telelo iwe Peter Chanda walibabombela abantu aba walibabombela ine eligibility case turela ndapo eligibility case nimwe mwatwele eligibility case wala ba Peter Chanda wali twele eligibility case kuna nikane kukoti kulia iyalengelo kwa tibalungu beminde mu 2021 finshi wasendelepo Peter Chanda finshi wasendelepo ine afterwards tonse ya tampiledia balungu po bali mwakota na candidate epo batampilo kukubomsha Peter Chanda finshi wasangapo Peter Chanda inena leisha kona highlights na leka kona kuroma muchande chikalamba iwe Peter Chanda bali fena kushita kufena ngvenika vits bali virwa nangu ukukulira feka toilet bakulira kufe toilet Peter Trin bali firo kukulira Peter Trin ebo wekereko lero atubombe nabo so Peter Chanda mune wibakonkelela ababantu ninji shiba ba UPND bali waya ba UPND bali kwataka so ninji shiba but munefo ninga kweba ine kuri akainde ichilema kwa bapo bwino nangu turechula at least akainde ichilema alekule chalo fili alekule chalo kuti waisa shukira kofena ngunika DC kuti waisa kupela kofena nguni DC pango akainde ichilema ale wina nomba wabena makebinga wakuwomfya Peter Chanda nga wakuwomfya after my elections ya Peter tapani noko bakaya ukashara olelo kwa panfula Peter Chanda kwata amano ndume yandi kwata amano tomu muntu yandi awa bantu awa wibakonkelela ninji shiba ba UPND tabale kusunga bwino ninji shiba ba UPND tabale fikirishe filabo fyabo but you would rather work with ba UPND than yababa mkukuru walibabombela sana Peter Chanda. So we won't feel baleke bafaye party imbi beisa ku party obe bala kuleterera fie no but baby I'm still talking baby No, just keep on watching your TV there. Peter Chanda, ndefu mumwewe Peter Chanda. Aba bantu waliwe shiva. Iwe na initwale landa iwe, uli munyina. Teti bese wakubepa abalero pali yakakashita bese wakubepa. Awe. Uyesha wibomfwila. As much as you may be frustrated with UPND, you are better off with UPND. Chama wachula, na ukwatako hopu, na ukwatoko leya. Abawe na given lubinde tabako etoko walea. At least given lubinde kwate chiande chikulu, na chiadi chikulu, alasungana, notoni, atama kwels. After fiama elections, given lubinde akengira muchianda chakwe, aka esaleko na gate. Tawakaya lombako no muchere kuli given. Tawakaya lombako no muchere. Uyuwine makebi zuru uyu malukula nao uyo akayafe ku South Africa akayeikala iwe Peter Chanda ukashala mulukungu wibomfuila uyesha nokubomfuila tie tuchula vye bonze ve na ikakana na ine wine teko bati ndasalula awe but ku umuntu ufile wamona ni nao kwata ni kuishokolea ukuli future ni kuisa ufile wamona so na nguma bale sabaida yo nawe yakuli Mundubile ndeka shaka kwa tini opposition but ninji shiba ukuli future nikuli yakainde ichilema kama fyenga fyashupa tao fyashupa and I will not blame myself. At least I would have tried. So the point I'm trying to make is that tapali ofubadi and what Brian has done is very good. Bali muchingire bale monati bala muchinga convention bale kanokuya ba given bali shibo kwati ngawa ku convention Mundubile ngali winine bali shibe Makebi Zulu ali shibo kwati ngawa ku convention Mundubile akawina. They knew, all of them they knew, and they were blocking him. But lesanao amupela kabioku nilesa wingire muli bale ba Tonse balya because Brian has been invited by the other Tonse members. Including the mastermind of Tonse. Uwapangile Tonse ni Chris Zumani Zimba. Uwapangile Tonse ida Tonse ni brainchild ya kwa Chris Zumani Zimba. Na Shoni Tembo, Chris Zumani Zimba. Eva nakachanda keni. Eva pangile ida Tonse. And eve tile Brian Mundubile come and be the president. Now Adani Pule come and be the president. And some of you are asking now, which party? The party that Brian is gone with, in PF. Ukwetama structures. Na abantu bonse. Uyuna nikanoyu, atinanoyu. Uyu Chavinga na kwatama papers. But ukwetama structures ya PF. Ni Mundubile. Ukwetama structures ya PF. Tapali wakwatama structures mu PF takuli. Wakwatama structures. Ama structures ya PF. Ya ligumuka. Ya yakuli Mundubile. Ukwetama structures. Alea na yomu. Muna nikani mulia mu Tonse Alliance. Nomba pantu ama papers ya PF. Ya likuli Chavinga. That's why now they are using FDD. Party ya wana wakwi. An old party which was formed kuma 90 is it 1990 not 1990 sorry 2001 I think 2000 millennium. It's an old party, a very good party, respected party. The founder members, you know, it has got very good founder members. Vena Christian Tembo, Vena Harrington, whatever. Very good party. And this is the party that they are going to use as Tonse Alliance. So when he push at you, Brian Mundubile, hey, which party? Brian Mundubile, they are going to use because they are an alliance. they are going to use FDD. They are going to use FDD. So Brian inabonsa bakala iminina pali FDD. Epo bakala iminina. So muisakamana tiyo nomba kutansta kuli chipani. Oko ili FDD. You will be using FDD. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. Not even Chavinga will stand on PF. Not even Chavinga. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. Not even Chavinga will stand on PF. But mukamona FDD. So, Salenifia Manova, ne Kavian Kutonse, FDD is there. A lifeboat, mukwete. A lifeboat. Jump on FDD. Nabanawakwi behind blessing you. Because actually, Valungu, Bali Vapele FDD, kuri banawakwi before Tabalafwa. No, but somehow, Umavela Valungu, you know, Mwavela lungu shani karaka tribal Valentina Bai tuka FDD Basenda Chanda, because Chanda wale mwana Chanda, it's easy to manipulate Chanda. Balungu walitinne wanawakwi because it was going to be difficult to manipulate wanawakwi, but it was easy to manipulate Chanda. Ngefina wale foku muchita manipulate Chanda, wala kutasana manipulate na bapene wale foku kutasana manipulate. Valungu chose you because he knew that it was easy to manipulate you. Na bafuti balefo bakuchite manipulate. Na iwena wika lole konkafi. Umwembo wa chipuba upuira muri tumfwe. Bala isa bale kuliafi. Baisa ba kuliafi. Una ushala. Uli mulukungu. Iwe. So Brian Mundubile is okay as an opposition. And that is why I'm celebrating him. But as I conclude, what I want to say is now, Brian Mundubile. Brian Mundubile, please don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint us. Let people see what we saw in you. Let people see what we saw in you. Let people, we sevanya Mundubile. We sevanya Mundubile. Nde kulomba nomba pani wende wa Mundubile. We sevanya Mundubile. Because na likutasha sana, I've praised you so much. I praised you kuliwa lungu. I praised you. I've been praising you. Na panope na I've been praising you. Yes, I'm not going with you because I want to be with Hakainde Hichilema. I cannot support both of you. I have to be with Hakainde Hichilema for now. I have to be with Hakainde Hichilema. Unless Hakainde Hichilema bakankane. Nkesa. Ndefo kulandila polimu. Ngabankana. Mwikesa nkana tiyoka waide kuli Hakainde Hichilema awe. Ndefo ambombe kona Hakainde Hichilema abalipokale. Abapangile foundation. Ndefo ya na ine njibi mbepo. I want to be part of the growth that Hakainde Hichilema is building. I know I'm going to learn a lot working under Hakainde Hichilema. That is what I want. But for you, I know, let's be realistic, Brian Mundubile, let's be realistic. You cannot win an election in 2026. This is the truth. You cannot win an election in 2026. Na mweba leya kuli Brian. Yes, contest as MPs and whatever, you have a chance. I know Brian Mundubile's led group who have a number of, members of parliament. But I don't think Mundubile can win an election. Mundubile can't win 2026. Mundubile can't win 2026. That is the truth. But what this position, what is working for you is that you will be that leader of opposition that is respected. That is respected. And I'm praying that you will not be bitter. Mundubile, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. Hakainde Hichilema, don't follow our levels. No, you are a UPND project. Be a gentleman. Hakainde Hichilema is not your personal enemy. Hakainde Hichilema is not your personal enemy. Hakainde Hichilema is your brother. And I know you know that. I know we have discussed Hakainde Hichilema and you have never called him names. I've never heard you call him names. Never. You have always said he's a brother, he's a brother. Continue with that. He's your brother. Yes, you are in opposition. Offer checks and balances. Offer checks and balances. Real checks and balances. Not if you have a fee. Not if you have a fee. Talk about real issues, Brian Mundubile. Talk about real issues. Talk about real issues, not if you have a fee. If you have a 3 million, you are my MPs, they have been given 3 million. Brian Mundubile, you know that 3 million is not easy money. 3 million is not easy money to give 10 people. Hey. Eh? You think about votere a bill 7. You think ngabadi bapela 3 million, 3 million, 3 million. Ngataya moneka. Pantumwa ichaуда nanikane Christopher Kangombe ngali pena. Ngali pena Kangombe pali no shanga badi mpela 3 pini. Ngali fulungana Kangombe. Ngali fulungana. Akake nikacha vinga ngabadi kapela 3 million. Ngana ko panawa nakashi 5 ya paso. Ngana mumona ma wedding 5 kachavinga. Ngabadi kapela 3 million. Kachavinga ngana ko paba nakashi 5 already. Uyuna nikano mwache Christopher Kangombe ndabu mono mwache mconstituents ali busy ale na CDF Uyaka Ngombe abamupela ntwanikane abampela 3 million ngaterekasa bana ndaka na CDF but ali busy mu constituency ukubomba na CDF. There are a lot of other people abafulunga na bakwati ngabali bapela ma 3 million ngakwada ma 3 million pakuvotera bill 7 nganawa pena uyina nikane mumba ulia mumba waku mufrida ulia mdara ulia mumba nganamu mona nganashito tuma suti ngadisa na moto kana chungu ngana chinjo kulanda nomba mailo arelanda pana nikane pa Radio Phoenix arelanda fe chungu cha kuwaya ichisungu cha CDF chapo takwadi ama 3 million. But I was disappointed that people were talking about, no, people have been given 3 million. Ima mwalisho 3 million ofo yaba imwe. 3 million kukufulunganya abasha kwa tongu pia kukufulunganya 3 million. So ngakwadi ama 3 million. Nganaba fulunga, nganatu mwana pa wapenene. Makamaka chavinga nganao pa nakashi 5 in 10 yeba. Nganao pa 5 ngakuya ma wedding, ngali pisha 5 weddings. So, no, but I call them 3 million. Eno haka inde ichilema, let's be real. Haka inde ichilema kutapaya 3 million iwe. Haka inde ichilema kutafumia 3 million. Ukupera abantu. Mwani mwishu haka inde ichilema iwe. Ati 3 million. Hey, wani wapera ma 3 million iwe. Haka inde ichilema kupera 3 million. Haka indechi na makupere 3 million. Munovofu aranda. Quality, right price, right time. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Quality, price, in time. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Let's be real. Ulani mu opposition wa madongo. Wula ni mu opposition ubwa muchigolia ubwa mukachasu. Talk about real issues. Then from nowhere ahuba opposition haka inde ichilema alefutikira haka inde ichilema ali oxygen haka inde ichilema aleshikira apaso haka inde ichilema is gossiping. Let's pray for Zambia. Abobangira na long articles, my friend member. Ama articles. What is happening in Choma? Ebu opposition would. That kind of opposition, Mundubile, we katako. Don't go that route. That is not the kind of opposition we want. We want an opposition that is real, a opposition that can give alternatives. Ngole konde mefintu ufile wala ndati awe fya ifile fwa ikanifi If you are saying how load shedding is bad, hey, whatever, we will come and give power. If on that way, there will be power. You should be able to explain what is it that Hakainde Hichilema is not doing. Why we have load shedding. You should be able to explain how you are going to generate water. You should be able to explain where that electricity is going to come from. Don't just come up, no, this load shedding. What is your solution? Because Hakainde Hichilema is investing in electricity. He's investing in electricity. He has been talking about this. So if you are going to criticize Hakainde Hichilema over load shedding, give solutions. What is it that you are going to do? Iwoka chita shani ufile wa londolola nkalase ndaba iche bonse balaba kuma skulu nkabapele fima beketi bakale sundira mu fimbeketi ngaba sundira mu mbeketi tukala mu kwitira mu kaliba ngatwalisura mu kaliba 200 liters amalight ya kesa. You must be able to explain if that is your solution. Don't just say no before we come and give electricity. No. That is not the opposition. That is not the substantive opposition. Don't be swayed by this kind of opposition. Don't talk about tribalism. Hey, no, Hakainde Hichilema is very tribal. Ngaka musola mtu wala kuisa. Ngachipoka mulenga wala mtu wala kuisa. Bana lumango wala mtu wala kuisa. Badorinu mwamba wala mtu wala kuisa. What about these people? Because, the guy has tried to balance up. He has tried to balance up. So when you are talking about tribalism, these are not issues that you should even be bringing up, because at the end of the day, these are all Zambians. So we need a credible opposition. That is the kind of opposition that I'm expecting from Brian Mundubile. Because as long as I'm there and I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, be very sure that if some of the issues that come up, I'll be able to fight. You are now in a good battlefield now. I am defending Hakainde Hichilema, and if you come up with elusive ideas, lunatic kind of criticisms, that's why we are here. That's what I'm saying to Hakainde Hichilema. What I'm offering to Hakainde Hichilema is to be able to defend him, is to be able to articulate issues, what he's doing. And upon ni application yonde pera CV yandi, nama qualities yandi, responsibility. And I hope Hakainde Hichilema looks at my CV and gives me a job. That is the truth. But what I'm just trying to say is that, Brian, don't be swayed by, the crowd just to umonekere at yo nimuliko. One thing that you have to know, Mundwandi, at mwine musunga talambira minwe. Uteko. Ngawaisa tintiri uleyuma pachifuba vala kukuntamo. You won't even be able to enjoy your position as opposition leader. So ukubafe soba Mundwandi, ukubafe soba, I'll be very happy. So I hope I've clarified to those of you who seem to be confused to say how Tonse Tayali you are supporting Brian Mundubile. I'm supporting Brian Mundubile as an opposition who is going to be credible. Ngambo kuchefya bupuba, ngamuingira mama hapa kati pukutu. But so far, well done Brian Mundubile. I've never given Salenia man before it's too late. Join Brian Mundubile because uliko not we will suspend him. We disciplinary action. Tamukwete na headed paper. Tamukwete na poka. Chavinga na poka. Under my elections ni mairo. August ni mairo. It is not too far from now. So you have got no time. We have got to wait pirikit. And you have Peter Chanda mulefoya mube paike. Peter Chanda na wenga wa sumi na nishuri chipuba. Nkesa kuseka. Ero wikesa kwa kuli inatiawe. Boy, mpelako tu pili nkakukanina. inaka inde chilema ngampere nchito era iwe Peter Chanda ukapere marukula ati makale chitefya bupwana chipati chove ukaisa kwati tupininga kukanina because abantu kale vatamboku kuwomfya and they don't reward you, they don't. Kuli akainde ichilema nangu ku chishupe kuliko akantwanikane at least akainde ichilema alekule chalo and I can assure you that akainde ichilema nga wakosa fyo wateka nyafi ukata wafati udisi wakuingira kwa so teka nyafi muntu wandi abata wakwete future we tontonkanya fefya lelo tontonkanya kona mailo ine ndo tontonkanya panona ine une nchikwete but inde tontonkanya ifya mailo bushetuke kalasha ni kuntanshi efonde tontonkanya. Brian Mundubile, well done, be a good opposition epo mpelele na cheba tunalaisura ma phone lines ayi kanjisule ngamulefo kulanda mulandepo. I said I'm going to open phone lines. I'm opening phone lines. You can call in and, give me your views. That is the number there. That is the number there. Those of you who are watching me on TikTok, the number is in the bio. The number is in the bio. You can call me and we engage. Hello? Hey, Shanivan.
Mwabuka Shani.
Bueno, Feban.
So, it actually don't pick up no sana. Me, I just want to contribute these things. Nareta this year, I think yesterday. Yali the program. Masata mbali ba mwamba. Ba chata ikana JJ banda. Aleva pera advice balefo kunkwa. Ero balera ndokwe bati no, me I don't belong to Tonse that elect Brian Mundubile as a president or chairman. Now look, Tayali. That Tonse Alliance was formed by 4 people or 5.
Yes.
Peter Chanda,
Chris Zimba, Sean Tembo, yes.
Zimba, Nabapule. Then Ninavalete Galungu. Now, Vai Galungu Vaya Shivarifwa. Peter Chanda Arif Mamo Mwineka. Tembo Arif Mamo. Meaning, Baraba Shara, Vachiri Muchipani. Sasa elect umuntu, Ivo Renda Tishiri Mulichi, Mulichimbi. Mamancha Chimbicho.
Ave Nama founders,
This time around, the Brian Mundubile Uliko has been elected.
Yeah. No,
he has been elected and we are going to support him.
Yeah. And you have just mentioned Sean Tembo, that Sean Tembo Arif Mamo. I want to add Sean Tembo. Sean Tembo, my brother, go back to Tonse. Sean Tembo, go back to Tonse. Go back. I know he's a reasonable guy. I know you go back.
And the JJ Banda was very clear to say, you know what, Farubinda has to consult the French. Now, propaganda Mwamba, he was very stubborn. Otherwise, in a time.
Okay. No, problem. Anyway, Padi Mwamba Tindande Ponaleka. Bye. Hello? 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 I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, there is no. They are calling themselves at Tonse PF, but it's an alliance of who? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Dal.
Good morning.
Wonderful. Jakose here.
Yes, Jakose.
Now you are my help.
Oh, I've missed him. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tan.
Yes, man.
Yes, Mr. Tan.
Bueno.
Kwena.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Thank you very much. You know, I want just to recommend you for the good shift of politics. Now, mambo kusema tayari hapa. I am a politics to amishwo kidali kwa machuwa tayari. Ya sometimes tukisa mkutama politics ya ngapea desperation ya kwa tema tu alisa de kanu ku follow wika. Moresha namba de ko hivi. Tefo mwale kwa tama namba. So ngama cha continue kuraenda na politics ya so you are going to build the country as a political commentator as well. Ile mrefu ayama tayari kwa president uli maturity, uli credible, na opposition ili credible. Na wabele mama political commentators, you should bring issues which are very clean and credible. So, if you ndefo kubishaka advise wataji. Na chimo kama chanda kwa chintu chimo, to say, mwala chita continue kutata poti waka inde chilema, at one point wasa mstako consider. Na wabilo kubishaka consider mkesa yako wa plan Mundubile. Wataji na chila kutaka advise ine wa SS na advise wa kuino sana. Kwa chafiri na ishpoko kwa nikuwa kwa lai. Mwala ipose na ishpoko mbana wa HH. Wa HH na mungu wapumbila sana. Hapa pende mwa ya we. Mwali balambile pintu suma na abantu wadi mbipata because muranda wa HH. Hapa tabako ite direction. Basa yaji uyu murumendo we paro wishire. Hapa mapara mdebe wabari kwa tiamano. Ula mtara wekina mshireti scribe. Sabe mshireti scribe mtara kyo ta kwa torwa mbo ta badeshi ari kwa to mutumo usuma ro muntu. Olonga mati umuno kwava chaba kwa chief ali baba tayari. Kuba buino. Pravina ko tule kwa mtu wa to mutumo pesa kumpumba abantu kwa mono tukuka cha skata abantu kura kucha abantu kuchalo. Umwipo wewe surati ni bwana wa matani tachali tira. Tulekuwa tukese mwana kuno ku Zambia ko tulekuwa bonza bari prison bakakuelewa tayari tunaikara muchi wote sire niko advocate Brian Mundubile President just unite wecharo bakafina alandire lero chero kurecho at first yo yako kwa leko angasa ba president kusa wika one nation aka say time unite wecharo them tukese sendarama ritan mama ina ama taxi na revenue na pionse tulekuwa tukese senda kwa mama yetu sababu nokubuma no tukula tanki abantu kwa mama yetu kwamba kuna tola kwa masomo mariani na mapoli na Zambia ama Zambia zimwe wakure bakunyako ekeni ba tayari kwetu muntu ukute mwene wa Zambia baite chwa ite witana mapoli na tani kila kwa Zambia tulero mbako mushte epo ishaka Brian Mundubile United kucharo twatotera sana ba tayari
Chisuma mune chisuma na totera. You know, the guy says he knows HH very much. I don't know. Anyway. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tayali.
Yes.
Yes, Jakosa again. Mwalishi wa fye network yaba againde abe musapota aba yalishupa ko Zambia man.
No mbawamona. Omfwa. Ayo ama opposition indekana. Lero akainde ichilema achita on network achita on akainde ichilema waleta mwaka inde ichilema muri issue ya network Jakose chilishani
Zambia mabala inde Mr. Tayali. Now coming to the point
okay landa
yes you know we are happy with the blood.
Mwamona phone yako yaputuka alebe pesa akainde ichilema network akainde hello bambi baletu mabale landa hello
mwana tayari
bueno
Tunabuya mgamba na wa Mwanza Eastern Province.
Yes, wa Mwanza. Kambani.
Mwenye wambuya bwanji huko.
Bueno.
Yeah. Program taimvera ya mene mwakamba since starting from beginning. In terms of abaveni ba ine Rubinda. Problem so much to understand bamene makamba abantu sometimes. So hapana ifeta ngala okondwera popeza nani kani Mundubile. Anka chairman wa Tonse Alliance. So that's why they're not pamoja. Because they are wasala wenangu yawa but na too much division. Simu ngaende pasogolo ngamuina division and rest mujita unite you and mu country and mungana develop mu country pasogolo. Kuti I lose my election. Kufunika politician amene ali na nzeru na mochitira hando azakaita chani msogolo not chabe kubwera chabe ambo sawaira chabe yawe bwera nje ku bantu bwanja yawe simunga mutoseko at for now akasoma
no
so ndivyo mpafati nikambeko bati tayamikira
ziko
makamba ne vipasa mpamvu kumutaliani
ai ziko mokwambili ziko mwa kwanza
yeah
okay. Yeah. You know, that is my issue. Some of the issues that people bring, really, you can just feel like it's the hatred. Umundu network yako kaponi kawaka tujinga kawashani. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes sir.
Hello.
Hello. I'm quiet.
Tayari ndivyo walifanya kitu
Ninebona rufyanya.
Kwa ipate na mpera wa itarungu na mwanga kile kama la Kristo. Antene Kristo kwa kama DC. Ndio kwa 2 months, ngapata 2 months. Ora panga decision ya ku support wa Mundubile and support wa shaji de panto hana hapo wetu ya mchana parukiri ya wadenga kamtina sasa tunararo leo kumse kimo wale tena wa Mundubile mbona kile kitu hayo mtapata kitu na kuli wa Mundubile na kwenda ngala loresha kujama distraction content so kile tu wala kwa sasa Munishira on the pata odi on the country on the
Mkwai.
Wapata wa Mundubile, wapata wa shara, because kwa kilele, mwite kile kesi, na before my election, kile kimpiki, that's why I'm not more around. So wa Mundubile, wateka nyesha na adena, wata na bize, wale pamoja na wabachi. Mwile kama division, otherwise we are not on Ngaranda State.
No, thank you, Mwana. Thank you. Thank you. What's the problem?
You're taking forever.
I'm taking forever. What do you want to do?
I just want it to be done.
Or you want me to be done?
Yes.
And then we do what?
We do what? Just be with mommy.
Okay then.
And give me strawberries.
I give you strawberry. I can give you strawberry. Not a problem. Hello? 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 Baby, you are cutting my calls, right? You are making my calls cut, right? You are making my calls cut.
What's cut? What's cut, Daddy?
Cut, what's cut? When the phone rings and then you want to speak to somebody and then the phone just stops. Then it means the phone has cut.
That's
Yeah. So like now, I'm picking this call. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, President Tayali, this is Scaro here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you, Mr. Tayali, for Muregomba Wino. Otherwise, nalimitemo sana pantu mwaliba open na honest.
Aye.
Eba politician tuwarefu eka mu Zambia aba open. Otherwise, abenge wotupete wa opposition mucharo chetu bali kwata fakeness. Omuntu kuchangira na swimming pool aya bombo mwine abe pesha president checha kwa meshi musini.
Ala?
Useless. If interest are useless, mwamona? And then apa pali inoshita. Echechi emuntu tukwete uingarani charo pali inoshita. Nicho fema Zambians twaliberesha kare omuntu ashana fiatukane nsere bamupere ndarama. Sibesha yubuteko wapiye. Nomba HHISA aranda to work with quality work. Ero mazambian jisho tabarefwa barefo kuberera filefya kuperwa she kuminwe. Otherwise, pari inoshita, emuntu fire achinje mitontonka nshisha mwina Zambia, firafine kuchina bachinjishe pakti bachite develop, bari sareta muku bombesha, ero nomba tuambo kubakumba pari inoshita. So, the President Tayali tuwadi ero pari inoshita, venishe na until 2031, ero nomba tunga saramano yambi. Otherwise, even wa Mundubile, is the right opposition, churching, that's true. But for now, let HH push ama projects at Empire Yonsaya. Na toteraba President.
Thank you very much. Indeed, HH is the one that is in the seat. HH has started a lot of projects. We are supporting him. I am supporting him, number one, for that reason, that he can fulfill that. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, President Tayali.
Bueno, Bwanji.
Hello, President Tayali.
Bueno, Baba.
Ziko Mkwambili. This is Jones calling you from Lusaka, from within Lusaka.
Yes, Lord Jones.
Yes. Mine questions, I think. Two questions I have for you. The first one is, if you were to be appointed as DC by President Hakainde Hichilema, would you take it?
As the district
commissioner. The second one is, sorry?
Second one?
The second one is, I want to hear a comment on Wakabili's remarks in Kasama, where I was telling people to say, you people of Kasama, the president was in Missoula, and that's the reason why he didn't come for the funeral where they went to the chief. That to me was kind of offside. So I want to get your comment on that. Okay.
So thank you very much. First of all, if Hakainde Hichilema appoints me as a district commissioner, to be honest with you, an appointment is at the discretion of the the one appointing. Okay? So it is at the discretion. Ngakupela position nish naishwati naishwa mwino kwa refo okumwafu. Me, I want to help Hakainde Hichilema. So it is him to see where he thinks I can help him. If he thinks that I can help him better as district commissioner, I will take it.
Okay.
And the one Bakambwidi, honestly, I will not want to discuss Bakambwidi because I think Bamdara at the moment, I think I want to engage Bakambwidi. I want to engage him. So since I want to engage Bakambwidi, I don't want to be discussing him in public. I hope you understand. I am not going to make comments on Bakambwidi because I strongly believe that Bakambwidi can help the country better. and I want to discuss with him. I want to engage him. So if you want to engage somebody, you don't discuss them in public.
Okay, no, I hear you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, so I heard him. I've been monitoring what Bakambwili has been doing. But Bakambwili is my brother. Bakambwili is my brother, and I want to engage him. My wish is that Bakambwili can actually help Waka in the Ichilema. I am looking at Bakambwili to be like one of those people who we can work with. Bakambwili is still young. Bakambwili is hardworking. He's energetic. I believe that, given a situation, I think Bakambwili can do better. Sometimes, if it will under, we speak out of frustration. That is one thing that you have to know. Sometimes some of the things that we say, we speak out of frustration, like Jakose. Jakose was a strong supporter of UPND. Jakose was a strong defender of President Hakainde Hichilema. Lelo Jakose is actually accusing Hakainde Hichilema for a problem that Hakainde Hichilema is not anywhere near. He is frustrated. Myself, if I am in the country, if I am one of those people helping President Hakainde Hichilema, these are the kind of people that I would want to engage and bring them on board. Speak to them. What is going on? What is your frustration? So Bakambwili, some of the things that he says, it is out of frustration. And if we engage him, I strongly believe he can do better. Hello? I'm quiet.
Okay, mubanga ndetu mina mulusaka.
Quiet, mubanga.
Kwene formulila nda mikonka nshatala mitumina po mikonka fe formulanda ne formuchitana right fyonse fye. Kwena batayali ndefo afyo kubitasha pali lelo. Ichi fye abantu bali kwata fye. Tabakwata chirabalanda ati ameso ya kumupaji. Yakoba tule mwene fintu kuntachi noto es mwena para pene. Ngakupi mafemu ino kuchitafie wewe ino ifintu of fiaba. You are the future leader for this country. You are the future leader. It's only that abantu tabamona. Ama politics ingefo mulanda tete ama politics te abana.
Quiet.
And te also ama politics umuntu engabamo. Inepondewa vyo kumichitali komendi twali lideni abantu nangu vengalanda shani. Pari inonsta akatega tukwete fie niye chechi.
Eulipo.
Kufine walera nda kuisala nda kolimbituke sela nda kukuntanshi.
Quiet.
But you are the potential leaders for this country. Believe me, you. So, he said, awe. If la mona, but we do see things.
Aye.
Le mone finto for Valanda was a Fulanda to la Simona. How it told Tayali, Natotera.
Yo, Natotera Sara Mbanga Wesu, Inefo Ninga Milomba Vagati, Mule to Peperaco, Mwatu Peperaco, Twaikala, Munishida, Tatufumine Munishida. Ero kabita tuite menwe. Ero tatukwete omufimbira. Na Hakainde Hichilema mule bapepera ko ni bakateka wesu. Paka wati vintu fichise shani fiwame mchalo. Na totera.
Okay.
Sorry? I'm getting a lot of phone calls. Yeah, because I'm talking on this program. You see? Hello? Yes.
How much are we big man?
Nah, we're not moon.
Nice program, Mr.
Hi.
The Mr. is big man.
No. Thank you, Muntwani.
I know you have a very good message, but I'm a notice.
No,
It is good.
no, sometimes you need to be patient.
Yeah, very patient is good. Because each and everyone, other to get more politics. You almost read them. You don't just speak from in now. They put our in.
Aye.
Yeah, but in case been feeling that the more of a church won't be a poor. Let's take what it is in the mom child.
Aye.
Let's take what it is in the mom child. I want to one book sticker. I want to marry with Timo. No, let's take what it is in the mom child. Why church? Then when the guy into Yakoba, I should tell you, but party is he karam.
Oh.
So you do for what's the good reason that I won't be able to put into your whatever that is, but it's a fine mind. Zambia, Arab, we know. No woman ever put into the doctor about the work. I want to one medical, but I won't be for one for the fee. I reform Zambia to talk with the patients.
No.
Otherwise, Natasha, keep on the judge.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, I think. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Watari.
Yes, muli bwanji.
Tulishe bwino mulisha.
Bwino femkwa.
Mule bombache bwino. Kule umkweso mule landa. Kashitapano. Tetu tuchinje ba president. Yali ama project mulelanda wafiro konkanyapo takara pye nikimo kinene omuntu nga wafyalwa tetukuli apo penalty wafumafyata ama stages. So the country is going in 2 stages from all the projects which they are doing. At least we give them another 5 years. Mundubile President, I don't even think he's got money to campaign.
But you see,
na vision kaya country tabakwete pantu tabakweba for what he will do. Even saying na debt restructuring iriko, I don't think Mundubile can manage.
You are very right, especially
sometimes like voters, we shouldn't just follow. You know, now they want to get money from Mundubile. Mundubile. They are just going there to mute Mundubile. So I support you. We let the government, which is at least we give them 10 years, more 10 years to come on at Rashida.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm calling you from Southern.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Tayali. I think from the time I started following you up, I've seen some maturity in you, in short. Because you like standing for the things the way they are. If you see the government going astray, you really advise them well. If the opposition going astray, you advise them well. That is the maturity we need. When the government does something wrong, point at it and call a spade a spade. When opposition leaders does something wrong, tell them the facts so that at least they control where they are wrong. So I've got one point. There are some people in Snazongo area and Kandabwe Wadi. Those people are staying in shafts mines. You know, these Chinese who are digging coal that side.
Yes.
So the people are suffering there because their houses are being clapped because of some mine effect shaft.
Yes, mine activities.
So we are begging you, yes, mining activities that side. So if possible, please advise the government so that that company relocates the people who stays in mining area before we lose life. In 2018, we were almost losing life because those people are digging underground. Then the effect is being shown outside.
Here
on the land. Okay. So please advise the government that Chinese company should relocate all the people in mining.
Give me a pen, baby. Give me a pen quickly.
We have been calling Kabuswe over this issue. That is not picking our cause. Advise the Minister of Mines to check what is happening there. Let those people be relocated before we see any bad news.
And the pens and the paper.
People stays there.
Okay, I've got a paper. Now, please, I want to write down this issue. You said, which word is it?
That is Sinazongwe District, Southern Province, Sinazongwe District, Kandabwe Ward.
Okay, Sinazongwe
District, yes.
Sinazongwe District, eh? And
yes, Kandabwe Ward.
Kandabwe.
Yes.
Kandabwe Ward. And
yes,
which company is there? Which company? This mining company. What is the mining company?
They call it's a Chinese company, Kandabwe Koramco Mine.
Oh, Kandabwe.
Koramco Mine, yes.
Koramco Mine.
Yes, it's a Chinese company.
Okay. Okay, so my brother, I will try to engage some people, particularly this issue falls under the what do you call these Zema. It falls under Zema. I'll try to see if I can contact people at Zema to hear if they have looked at this, you know, because Zema, they are the ones who checks to see that the industrial activities do not destabilize the lives of people. So Zema, Zema should be contacted on this one. Sinazongwe District, Kandabwe Ward, Kandabwe Koramco Mine. This is the company that is doing these mining activities. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a follow-up on this one to hear what Zema is doing.
Yes, because there are lots of flats and the houses are being damaged. So let that company please relocate our people there before anything is happening to our people. I beg of you, sir.
Thank you very much. I will definitely follow it up. That Zema, you know, I want to hear what their views are on this matter. Thank you for bringing it to my... Yes?
Then I will call you one day when you arrive again so that I consult more.
Okay. No, thank you very much for bringing up this issue. This is very good.
Okay, sharp, sir.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Shani Bani. Bueno, fie.
Miranda na bwaje kurusaka.
Yes, Shani Babwadia.
Ati hiyo wino anda migonga sana program yenu. Kwa inishifika fesero kunijuna kuponi. But hizo mulanda chaji wake kuno.
Ai.
Inchive tumo leko mazambia nja babati kuntanshi. Inina katoka huko kutuma asa mumuni maficha Afrika kuntanshi kukeyo.
Ai.
Apa nakateka apa tetu change president rege nakaende chile mabesta pitishie tukeza muona tukeza mjajinga mu 2021 nomba singa support aba Mundubile benenga chakwatu amunata kuli promisiri on sebaja pale imbe toyese bamdala bakonkanye poshe mu 2026 bakapike fuchi
no natotera sana mune natotera bwaje natotera
tena yemtushewe.
Yeah, quite. Anyway, let me close up on this note. Kia has been asking me to stop. He wants to finish. He wants me to finish. But basically, I mean, my concluding remarks are that don't be mistaken. I am supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. And I urge you to vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. Not because I want to come back. No, it is not about that. It is about Hakainde Hichilema trying to bring development. Hakainde Hichilema is laying a good foundation. Yes, you may not see the benefit right away, but the foundation that is being built, what will come out is a solid economy, an economy that will be prosperous. So, let's support Hakainde Hichilema based on that. On Brian Mundubile, I am happy that Brian Mundubile has emerged as a leader of opposition. As he has emerged as a leader in opposition, President Brian Mundubile. I congratulate him. And I am congratulating him not because I'm double standard. No. I am congratulating him and happy with him because at least I am expecting that we will have an opposition that will be credible. Not opposition based on hatred. Not opposition based on falsehoods. An opposition here about, yo, we cannot bury. We can't bury. Unless Hakainde Hichilema is not there. We don't need that kind of opposition. An opposition that will come up and fabricate things. No, Hakainde Hichilema is very sick. We don't want that kind of opposition. An opposition that will come up and say, Hakainde Hichilema has given people 3 million. We don't want that kind of opposition. We want an opposition that will speak to issues. And I'm hoping that Brian Mundubile will be speaking to those issues. I am actually confident because Brian Mundubile is somebody that I know. I know him, he's a good guy, he's a good leader. But as much as I'm saying that, I am not saying I have shifted. I have not shifted. We need to allow Hakainde Hichilema to continue. Let Hakainde Hichilema continue on the projects that he has started. Bringing in another person, whoever that may be, it will be taking Zambia backwards. Let's allow Hakainde Hichilema to go on. 2026, when we will be voting in August, we need to vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Mundubile, do your job as an opposition to offer checks and balances, to let Hakainde Hichilema work, to let the people, like this case, Sinazongwe district, Kandabwe ward, this Kandabwe Koram Core mine, they are blasting, I'm sure they are blasting, and people's houses are cracking. Hakainde Hichilema would not know this. We need a guy like this one to tell us. We need the opposition to tell us. And when the opposition brings such issues, Hakainde Hichilema will be able to work. So that's why we need a good opposition. That's why we need a good opposition. Not our opposition. Our Sawaida. We don't need them. For the rest of you, by PF, Shan, Konkeni Mundubile, if you are PF members, and the Tamilefok join a UPNG, Konkeni Mundubile, because PF Takuli, PF Ishereko, ni Mundubile, Mukonke, na totena mkwai, Mushalo Mutende, have a good day. Thank you very much for your attention. I will be talking tomorrow in the evening when I will be discussing other matters. For now, I thought it was urgent that I talk about this issue of Brian Mundubile because some of you are getting confused to say, oh, Tayali has shifted. Tayali has shifted. No, I am with Hakainde Hichilema. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Zambia. Hello? Hello? I thought I could take him as my last caller.